What is the motherfucking deal? We are live.
Hello.
What's the motherfucking deal, man? We got Mr. Opinion up in here. We got CC in the building. We got Crystal Spruill up in the motherfucking bootleg ass studio. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for putting it on. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know who you is, where you from, where you tuning in from. Indubitably, I appreciate y'all. For sure, we finna get up into a couple of topics. You know, maybe some news you could use, or maybe not. But we finna talk and shoot the shit. You feel me? What it do, Helena? Appreciate you putting up to the bootleg ass stew. We up in this thing. Mr. Opinion say Trump City. Hey, I just did a reaction to an interview that Trump did with Dr. Phil. Whenever you get a chance, make sure y'all go check that out, man. I thought it was quite interesting. You know, Trump is a comedian. That conversation was great yesterday. Straight up, the one I had yesterday with my cousin and my brother-in-law. Or are you talking about the Trump interview conversation? We got Florida, West Palm Beach in the motherfucking building. Alexandra C up in here. I appreciate you pulling up to the bootleg ass stew. Get my situation twisted up. Got Hey from Brooklyn, says Stephanie Lynn. Let me put some of y'all up here on the screen, you know. Show a little love, show a little love. Y'all showing love. Let me return it. Got Brooklyn in the building. We got Florida, West Palm Beach in this motherfucker. Cater. Mr. Opinion, roll one. Yup, getting it done right now. You know what I'm saying? Crystal Spruill, West Gucci. For damn show. CC. Appreciate y'all pulling up to the bootleg ass stew. I hope each and every last one of y'all having a good night. The night is young, though. The night is young. It's really young. It just hit nightfall here in Texas, so you know. Let me get my situation twisted. Oh, whoa, whoa. Lil Rock in the building. Said Kenfo was dropping facts yesterday. Hell yeah. For damn show. Alamore, man, what he do? What's the motherfucking deal? Shit, what's cracking? Alamore. All the way in Cali, right? Alamore, you up in Cali, right? If I remember correctly. You feel me? Crystal Spruill said she ain't doing much, nothing, just chilling. We chilling. I'm finna get this situation sparked and we finna shoot the shit in just a bit. Alamore say, yup, California up in the building. One lick does a trick. That ain't what she said, though. That ain't what she said. She said, keep licking. Situation twisted. Time to put a spark on her. You got a freak on her. Don't forget to freak on her. Remember that joint rolling 101 I gave y'all? You got to freak on her a little bit. You can't just jump straight in. She ain't ready. You got to give her a little foreplay. You know what I'm saying? Loosen that thing up a little bit. You know, when you feel her loose, when she a little loose, you can feel when she get loose. When she loose, she ready. Yeah. Alexandra C said she was on a live trying to tell me about this black satanic rapper called Six. That dude, you got to make a video one day. Okay. I'm gonna have to check him. I ain't heard nothing of this artist here. I'm gonna have to look and tune. They ain't hit my radar just yet, but thanks to you, they just scratched the radar a little bit. So now we got to do a little digging to see what's going down. Spark my situation, man. We got a few people in the building. Hit that like button. If you just getting up in here, let me know who you with, where you from, and we finna go ahead and get the show started, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alamore say, what's been good with me, man? What's been good with me, man? Not too much. Just trying to stay afloat out here, you know, trying to stay in motion. You feel me? Got a new baby on the way. Be here any day. Any day. Don't know what it is. You know, we gonna wait till the baby pop out to see what the agenda is. That's what we did on my second born. So any day now. Baby due end of June, early July. That's what's been good with me though, man. Just trying to stay afloat, enjoying his fatherhood, you know, watching these kids grow every day. It amazes me, man, how fast they grow. I asked my parents the other day, I was like, did we grow up this fast? Cause my oldest nephew, 15 years old, man, or 14. I remember when he was born. And it's like, man, this nigga in high school, he driving, you know. I'm like, shit, crazy. It's crazy. Seemed like just yesterday, he was riding around in his diaper with me. For sure. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all all the congratulations. Oh, I ain't never checked my screen. I guess I'm good, y'all. Y'all can hear me well. I never checked my stream before we get started. I like to see it myself. I know I be glitching and shit like that because my I stay in a rural area, man. My Wi-Fi be iffy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a country boy. You know. Let me check my stream, man. We bootleg ass stew for a reason. Area, man. My Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. We Gucci. All right, Mr. Peon say I'm good. I'm trying to stop that bit. All right. Let's get up into it, man. So, I'm sure y'all heard by now this story right here that we about to touch on now. Ever been at the airport and lost your luggage, or you know somebody who has lost their luggage? Yeah, man. I know my uncle. He lost what was it, like a $2,000 suit? Man, he lost a $2,000 suit going to one of my family members' funeral. I can't remember exactly who it was because this was some years ago. I believe it was my big mama that passed, my great grandmother. But he lost his suit at the airport, you know what I'm saying? And they had to do something about it. I don't know what they did, but this story right here is quite crazy. Check it out. We got a woman tracking her missing luggage to Florida airport worker's house. Tell me you lying. Alamore say hit that like button one time for Brother Shell is free indubitably. Now, for real, do that, man. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing but a small ounce of energy. And that energy goes a long way. It transfers into the airways, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that, and then it will be returned to you tenfold. Indubitably. Also, if you want to drop some in that cash app, you see it floating at the bottom of the screen. Send your boy $1, you know what I'm saying? Send your boy $1 or 2 or 3 or $1 million. It don't matter to me. But your blessings is highly appreciated. Let's get into this article, man. This was wild, man. A woman in Florida wasn't playing any games about her missing luggage. Payola, with a name like Payola, Garcia, she mean business. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with nobody that got Payola in their name. You feel me? I may be butchering her name. It may not even be pronounced like that, but that's how it's spelled. So that's how we're going to pronounce it. Payola. She tracked her bags all the way to an airport worker's home, and now the employee is facing a felony charge. Good. Because folk going to get enough of taking folks shit. You feel me? Say how a woman recovered her missing luggage. Now, how did she do this, you say? I'm sure it was an Apple AirTag. I got to jump on Instagram real quick. I forgot to let Instagram know that I'm live, so they can jump on. It's a one-man show, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me. It's a one-man show. All right, now where was I at? Where was I at, man? Okay, how a woman recovered her missing luggage. Instagram. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook. You know, we in the middle of a broadcast right now. I was supposed to jump live and let y'all know that I was live 5 minutes ago, but here we are. You know, I'm gonna need y'all to jump on over. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to get up in here, but I'm gonna need y'all to jump over to Facebook or YouTube and join the live. Let's get up into it. All right, now, according to Florida's Local 10, Garcia had flown on Spirit Airlines, though she usually flies with her pink hardshell suitcase as a carry-on. This time, the airline allegedly made her check the bag. After waiting inside Terminal 4 at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, Payola, I told y'all with a name like Payola, you don't play no games with her. Payola realized her luggage was missing. So after 2 hours, she started to panic as her bags hadn't popped onto Carousel 4. So she like, hold on. She waiting at the baggage claim like, what the hell going on? That bitch done went around 30, 40, 50 times and I ain't seen my shit yet. Somebody finna have to, you know, give me some answers. I'm thinking I need my computer because I go to the university. I need my computer no matter what, she told the outlet. Real talk. I need mine as well. But while she waited in one area of the airport, she accused employee Junior Bazile had the missing luggage in his possession. So she already had somebody in mind of who may have done it. All right. Junior was employed at one of the airport's retail stores per Local 10. Instagram, if you just getting on here, jump over to YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. Same name, Sheldon Vibes, is joining in on the live, man. I appreciate y'all. Surveillance footage shared by Local 10 shows Junior going through Payola's suitcase, digging through that shit, trying to see what's up in it. And I'm sure it ain't his first time. So hopefully they done an investigation on his ass. And that's why he's facing a felony charge. Let's see. After taking out her MacBook, 2 Apple Watches, an iPad, and some designer clothing items, he placed the missing luggage in a clear plastic bag. Meanwhile, Spirit Airlines employees assured her that there was no need to worry, right? They let her know, shit, hey, don't sweat it. She had provided them with her home address so the missing luggage could be delivered once it was located. So at this point, they feeding her some bullshit. They're like, don't worry, we will find your stuff. She found it. They didn't find it. She found it. You see what I'm saying? But they feeding her some bullshit. Don't worry, chill, relax. We got your information just to buy them some time. And they ain't gonna do nothing about it at all. Instagram, I need y'all to jump over to YouTube or Facebook. We live right now, same name, Sheldon Vibes. This VYBEZ, no space in between. Or jump over on Twitch, same name. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end this live in just a minute on Instagram. Where we at? Where we at? So yeah, that was feeding her some bullshit to buy them some time, right? Now, by the next morning, though Payola's Apple Watch was sending signals from a location 15 minutes away from the Fort Lauderdale airport. She still worried about her college schoolwork. Garcia decided to go get her luggage herself. You know what I'm saying? No police, no Nathan. Hopefully she had some smoke with her. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, because if she traveling, maybe she didn't have no smoke with it. I know you can travel with it. It's the way you got to travel with it. But I'm quite sure he would have stole that as well. If he looking through luggage and seeing MacBooks and shit like that, he would have stole that smoke too. You feel me? So she went decided to go get her shit herself. What happened next? You ask? It's a local 10 reports that Payola discovered multiple suitcases all over the place when she arrived at 1017 Northwest 11th Court. They gave the address to this motherfucker. I told y'all, this foul ass scum of the earth ass nigga, this dirt bag, been robbing folk. I mean, you have to believe at some point you will get caught if you're gonna be being greedy like that. Like, why do people continue to do stuff like that, not expecting to get caught? What's the motherfucking dear King Judah 23? What's going on, man? Appreciate you for tapping in on the live, man. Make sure y'all tap in to the Judah Life podcast, man. He be spitting some hella fire. You feel me? On Spotify. You can catch him on Spotify indubitably, but I believe it's on YouTube as well. But he got some shit that ain't safe for the YouTube airways. So on Spotify is where he really be going off. Make sure y'all tune in to the Judah Life podcast for sure. Yeah. Appreciate you tapping in on my live, Brody. Yeah. So this man been doing this for a minute. Now, Junior Bazil, okay. Hold on. So she said that what made her think that he did it? She said that he had the missing luggage in his possession. So he had to have been looking kind of suspicious. You feel me? That was the last person she saw her luggage with. Like, why would you do that if you was the last person, and if you know that the owner saw you with their shit? Like, anyway, Junior Bazil was determined a suspect after a Broward County Sheriff's Office detective ran the address through the internal airport database. By the time police spoke with Junior, he had allegedly got rid of the stolen items. Prosecutors have charged him with grand theft. Now, how did he get rid of it? If the court determines the case to be third-degree grand theft, Junior could reportedly face up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. I don't think they're gonna get it, man. No time right there. Oh, damn. Let me see. He sent me the link. Let me see. How could I copy this link? Because I'm live on. I'm finna end this live on Insta, King Judah. If you wanna tap in on my if you want to tap in on my YouTube, on my Facebook, same name, bro. And I'm live right now. I can't copy this link. Let me see. Yeah, I can't copy this link. But what I just jump over and type it in. If you could just type it in the chat in my Facebook or my YouTube, and we can do it just like that, man. But it's the Judah Life podcast. The Judah Life podcast for shit show. I'm finna end this live right now. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all jump over on the live on YouTube or Facebook, Insta. Yes, sir. All right. So yeah. Y'all good in that chat? Let me see what that chat talking about. CC say, welcome to Florida. Let me back up. Let me see where we at. Where we at? She got it back and he got charged of felony. Karma is nah, for real. Hopefully she got everything back undamaged. You know what I'm talking about? Theodore Nunn, what's the motherfucking King deal? Shreveport, Louisiana in the building. Ratchet City in this hole. Yeah. Alamore, appreciate that $5 super chat. Let's see what we got. Say, good to see you live, Sheldon. Congrats on your new happy, healthy baby. God bless you and your family, man. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, indubitably. All right, so we got, here we go. Judah Life Podcast. It's in the chat on my Facebook. Let me copy this. And I'm going to put it in the chat myself for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Make sure y'all tap into my dog, the Judah Life Podcast, man. I'm sure you will be entertained and informed. And he may ruffle your feathers if you have some difference in opinion, whatever. But you're gonna be moved in some kind of way, man. Y'all go check out Judah Life Podcast, man. We got some shit in the works. Cheryl Bowman, I appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Indubitably. Yeah, so this man, he got a career in stealing folk packages at the airport. Like, damn, how low can you be? Like, folk really need they shit, man. You don't know. Like, you playing with folk lives, man. Like the other day, I did this interview. Make sure y'all go check out Teams TV. Put that in the chat too. Subscribe to Teams TV and follow on Facebook. It's a media platform. And I did an interview. This is a platform that that I'm behind. So make sure y'all go subscribe to that. I did an interview with some young artists around here, and we was talking about how we lost some footage, lost some files on some hard drives or whatever, and how that hurts. So just imagine her getting robbed, her whole MacBook, iPad, all that type of stuff, and she need that for school and shit like that. Man, that hurts. Like that hurt, man. Anyway, let me get back into it. Where we at? I have $5,000 fine. Spirit Airlines and accused former employer speak out. Spirit Airlines and accused former employer speak out. As mentioned, Payola was a Spirit Airlines passenger when this incident occurred. Given that she didn't recover her items, she didn't recover them, Helena. Damn, we thought she got it back. I thought she got it back. I say now, given that she didn't recover her items, the airline told Local 10 they gave her a courtesy reimbursement. That's what happened with my uncle. That's what happened with my uncle in his $2,000 suit. It may have been more than that. I don't know if they gave him the exact amount, because how do they know it was $2,000? But I'm sure they probably gave him something and it wasn't equal to that amount. I'm quite sure she got the same treatment. That's wild. I thought she got it back. So what it was, okay, so they did say he got rid of the stuff. I thought maybe he got rid of it from his crib and it wasn't in his actual possession. And then she tracked it, because they say she tracked it. So she must just tracked it to his location. And by that time, it was already a wrap by the time, she came to retrieve the items that were already gone. So I'm guessing this is what happened. Anyway, so we issued a reimbursement check to the guests as a courtesy, even though we are not currently aware of any evidence that any Spirit employee was involved. We take any allegation of this nature seriously, and we are investigating, the airplane rep said. Hold on. So they just said Even though we are not currently aware of any evidence that any Spirit airline was involved. How so? How so, man? When we track this shit to this location, how else would we be tracking this employee's location? We have no connection to this employee other than the fact that they took my shit and it popped up at their location. That's plenty enough evidence. When you go do a crime, first thing they're gonna do is see where your phone is at, what location it pinged. They're gonna be like, okay, you was over here at this time, yada yada yada. Can you provide an answer? And they're gonna be listening at your answer if you got one, and they're gonna call bullshit if it's bullshit. If you got a good enough alibi, then maybe it flies. But what is my why am I getting a notification of this employee's location? Like, I'm not knowing this dude. Don't know him from a can of paint. Meanwhile, the airport said via a spokesperson that passenger bags. Meanwhile, the airport said via a spokesperson that passenger bags are the responsibility of each airline. Real talk. It's still unclear how the airport employee got a hold of the missing luggage. Why they lying? Why they lying? It's very clear how he got a hold of it. She said that she saw him with it last and it popped up at his location. The fuck are they talking about? Why are they caping for this employee? Additionally, Paradise Shops, the company Junior worked for, confirmed they have fired him. They also assured the media that they are cooperating with local police on the case. Speaking of airports and their employees, the Department of Transportation issued a customer-oriented mandate to airline carriers in April. The measure requires airlines to give cash refunds for canceled and extremely delayed flights. Although airlines will still be able to offer travel credits or other flight options, customers have the right to reject that offer. Okay, that was just extra information that we didn't even need. What's the deal, man? My man Judah, like say, people are desperate nowadays. We are in the Biden administration. Economy, niggas stealing drawers while you wearing them. Diesel. Now, for real, let me tell y'all this, man. I would put my dog name out there, but I don't know if he would want me to put his name out there, man. We're just gonna call him CS. How about that? This man right here was infamous for stealing. I'm talking about this dude was raw with stealing. Speaking of stealing drawers off of you while you wearing them, man. This dog was infamous of stealing. He was known for stealing phones. If you went to LHS and you were my age and or around it, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. What it do, yes, nails up in the motherfucking K and bootleg ass studio. Make sure you hit that like button. You get yo. All right, so my dog CS, man, we chilling outside at lunch. I'm in 11th, 12th grade. We chilling outside at lunch. I'm talking. I got the flow at the time, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but everybody listening at me. You feel me? And so next thing you know, okay, if y'all can remember Dickies, if you had to wear uniforms in school, y'all had to wear the khaki pants and the Dickies in the back. They had the pocket, the cell phone pocket on the side of your leg, on the back of your thigh. All right, so I had my cell phone in there, right? And I'm talking, I'm running my mouth, standing up, and so next thing you know, my partner CS, he like, hey, yo, Sheldon, can I borrow your phone right quick, make a phone call? So I'm reaching for my phone, I'm padding. I get to panicking. I'm like, God damn, I'd have lost my phone. He handed me my phone just like that. He said, see, I could have got your ass. I could have got your ass. I say, man, this nigga cold. This nigga cold. He stole my phone right up out my pocket while I was talking. I said, damn. And I told everybody else, I said, y'all ain't shit for letting this man do it. Y'all sitting here, I'm thinking y'all listening. Y'all ain't listening at me. Y'all in on this shit, man. But they knew he wasn't gonna steal my phone because we all partners and we all dogs. He was just, letting me know he could have got my ass if he wanted me, and I need to tighten up. Yeah. I thought that was quite funny though. I thought that was funny. Yeah, we in that economy though, man. So I got going, man. Hit that like button. Hope y'all having a good old night, good old Sunday. You feel me? Hell yeah. Yo. Hit that like button. Let's get up into some more news, man. I got another story. Shout out to the lovely Dallas Triple D up in this motherfucking Cater. Yeah, we up in this thing. Triple D, what's good? Dallas woman was served 60 years in prison for fatally shooting her daughter's grandmother. Damn, say it ain't so. What happened, man? What the hell happened? Shout out to Smash the Topic for always hitting us with some of the most current news up out of the Dallas Fort Worth area. Let's get up into it. Get your ass out the way. Dallas woman will serve 60 years in prison. 26-year-old Tranisa Watts of Dallas has been given a 60-year prison sentence. This is for a shooting that deleted her child's grandmother. So I'm guessing it's the paternal grandmother and not her mother. You see what I'm saying? On May 21st, Watts had pled guilty to M-word. On April 18, 2022, authorities in Richardson have been called to a Starbucks. These are a Starbucks at 1405 East Renner Road. When they got to the location, a bystander pointed out a woman who was the shooter, later named as Watts. She had been observed running past multiple businesses that were close by. She had been carrying a small child. So what you doing running? You're gonna get caught anyway. You got cameras everywhere. You running. What you running for? You might well have just stood there. Shit. You did it in broad day. Now you want to run. If you wanted to get away, wouldn't you try to do it in a slick way? Wouldn't you have premeditated this and try to get away in some kind of way? Frame it on somebody. I ain't giving nobody no ideas. I'm just saying this is what people do when they trying to get away. And here she is running, done this dumb shit in the open. Why try to get away? You might as well stay there. Got cameras everywhere and people pointing you out. Anyway, Watts was apprehended as officers discovered the victim, Kentoria Edwards. She had been fatally shot in her chest. Diesel. Condolences to her family. Initially, Watts had denied that she had shot Edwards. However, a bystander who was familiar with both women disclosed to authorities that Watts had shot the grandmother. This had occurred as the unscheduled visit with the child took place. An unscheduled visit. So she popped up. So I'm guessing the grandmother had custody. Damn. That's wild. Grandmother probably was going to be the best thing bringing that child up. Wonder who got the child now. Where we at? After an investigation by Child Protective Services into Watts' ability to take care of the child, the child's grandmother had been given custody when the child was 3 months old. That is right there. 3 years later, Watts refused to abide by the visitation schedule. She would usually show up unannounced, causing chaos with your ignorant ass. I'm the baby's mama. I'm supposed to have her. Yada, yada, yada. Well, you should have, done right earlier, and then you got to do whatever it is to get her back. That's just how the game go. On the day of the deletion, or, I got to find fancy words to say it, y'all. On the day of that, Watts had gone to Edward's home after the grandmother had agreed to meet with her in a public area. Watts then requested that Edward stand the child up on a table in order for her to say goodbye. However, Watts retrieved a firearm from her purse, shot Edwards in the chest, and tried to flee with the child. Police say. I want to say I remember this story. I think I remember this story now. Around the time it happened. When questioned by authorities, Watts stated that she acted in self-defense prior to confessing to shooting Edwards. She also stated that the whole family had been out to get her. Sounds just like somebody that's cuckoo. Everybody out to get you. And would never let her hold her child. Ultimately, she stated that she was fed up and wanted her child back. I could feel you if you fed up and you want your child back. This your child. You know what I'm saying? This is yours. It belongs to you. But it's good reason why I'm sure the family had it out for you. Probably because you was an unfit mother. You probably was doing things around this child that didn't need to be, or would have been doing things around this child. You probably was already in these streets doing shit, you know? So it was the better being of the child. But you can't explain that to somebody who cuckoo crazy. You just can't. Yeah, especially to the only person who took your child in. Like, how could you do that? How could you do that? Is the child being treated right? Is the child being fed, clothed, sheltered? That's wild. Daddy obviously ain't doing his job either. Man, either that or he dead or in jail. It's either he a deadbeat, he dead, or he in jail. Either way it go, Daddy obviously ain't doing shit either. Good point. Good point. I see no lies. Oh man, that's wild. That's wild as hell. I'm going off the script. What happened with the Adrian Bronner fight, y'all? I heard he got his ass mollywop after talking all that gangster shit, talking about something. My niggas will pull up on you and do you in and yeah, all of this, whatever. Yeah, we really like that. Drive-by shootings in front of kids. All of that. Nigga, grandmamas. He was talking some hardcore gangster shit and got his ass beat up. What it sound like, ain't it? I don't follow too much sports, so I don't know. I just heard the rigmarole, all the noise after the fight. Man, that baby called her by her first name too. I bet. Hell, no, not mama. What was her name? Tranisa. She probably called her TT. I'm not your auntie. I'm your mama. It takes a lot to be able to get your child taken away. Nah, for real, especially mothers. Yeah, for mothers, for shit show. Judah like say AB is trash. I wouldn't know. So AB trash, huh? I guess so. He got his ass. Sound like he got beat up, teeth knocked out. Had to get a whole new set. Here you go. Y'all see that right there? Try to make it big. But he done got a new set. He done got a new set just that quick. He got a new set just that quick. Man. All that they all that gangster talking about guns and shit. Like, bro, it sound like you needed that gun. You feel me? Yeah, it knocked their main teeth out for real, man. That's wild. Malcolm Green, what he do? Is that the guy arguing with Bill? Nah, that was Floyd Mayweather, right? Is that what you talking about? Because I posted it on my Facebook. Hit that like button if you just getting up in the building. You feel me? Yeah, man, Adrian Bonner, he got up there talking all that hot shit and got his teeth knocked out. Man, oh Lord, god damn. Shit, wow. Well, in other news, I remember that dude who went viral for driving with a suspended license. So let's get into it. Let's see what he got to say. Oh man, hold up. Where that link go? I lost the link. Hold up. Quick second. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Kinfo say he was ridiculed, man. They did him in injustice. Let's see what he got to say.
It has literally been pure OD hell. I've been assaulted. I've been followed. I've been laughed at. I've been ridiculed. I have been disrespected. My family has been disrespected. It has literally been pure OD hell. I've been assaulted. I've been followed. I've been laughed at. I've been ridiculed. I have been disrespected. My family has been disrespected.
Oh man.
It has literally been pure OD hell.
That boy said it's been pure OD hell. Divine sublime vibe. What it do? Tuning in from Twitch. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my Twitch channel, man. Same name is Sheldon Vibes, no space in between. I appreciate the love. It's been a long time since I seen your name pop up. For sure. Appreciate you for tuning in on the Twitch. I got to get them numbers up over yonder. So, yeah, let's check this article out, man. Bro say he was ridiculed, man. He's been a laughing stock of the internet. Been made plenty memes out of, I'm sure. Now, it's a Pittsfield Township, Michigan, a Detroit man whose made court appearance on a driving offense went viral when he appeared by video from behind the wheel, was arrested Wednesday by the same violation years earlier in a different community. The man was in the court near Ann Arbor for a follow-up hearing on a charge of driving with a suspended license. When Judge J. Cedric Simpson said there was a 2015 warrant of his arrest in Allen Park, a Detroit suburb. The man was taken to jail by a court officer. Wow. Was I shocked? Absolutely. The defense attorney Dion Webster Cox said outside court. The man became an internet sensation last week when video surfaced of a May 15th appearance in Simpson's court. The man was accused of driving on a suspended license. He showed up by video, a common practice at the court, even after the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Just give me 1 second, the man told the judge, just like that. Simpson was astonished when the man with a suspended license was driving. During a court hearing, he revoked the man's bond and ordered him to appear at the Washtenaw County Jail that night. The man was held for 2 days. The judge made clear Wednesday that the license suspension had been lifted. The judge made clear Wednesday that the license suspension had never been lifted, knocking down news reports that suggested the man was a victim of government incompetence. All right. Let me read that again. The judge made clear Wednesday that the license suspension had never been lifted, knocking down news reports that suggested the man was a victim of government incompetence. He has never had a license ever, Simpson said. How the fuck this nigga ain't never have a license? That's crazy. I'm hella confused. The Michigan Secretary of State, which issues license, said the judge was correct. Webster Cox said her goal is to get the court cases cleared up and get the man eligible to drive legally. I can't do anything about the past. At the end of the day, handle your business, she said. Yeah. Now, the judge ordered him to turn himself in, and he was held for 2 days in jail. And I was like, damn, this fucked up. It really is. And here we go. Torrey, if you know who Torrey is, he works over at the Griot. And he made this article pretty much talking about how we throw too many people in jail for nonviolent crimes. Is what it says right here. Opinion. We send way too many people to jail for nonviolent crimes. Yup. They say the story of Corey Harris, the Michigan man who was caught on camera driving with the suspended license, was funny at the beginning, but it's become something much more grim. Let's see what he got to say, man. Panama Jackson wrote about how funny it all was, and the entire internet got a laugh out of watching this man happily pull into a parking spot at the start of his Zoom court hearing, which was about driving with a suspended license. A moment later, he found out that he had messed up big time for sure. Harris' face when he realized that he was going in a bad direction was hysterical. Now, this shit was funny, man. Unfortunately, that shit was funny. Hit that like button. That like button, man. What was I? It's like, but now the story has changed. Now it's about the fact that Harris has never had a Michigan driver's license, which means that he was never legally allowed to drive. Harris had a bench warrant for arrest from 9 years ago for driving with a suspended license, which is why he was sent back to jail on Wednesday. You want to laugh because Harris has made several bad decisions and worked himself into this position all by himself. But I can't laugh at this brother's misfortune because I'm stuck on this question. Why is the answer to send him to jail? Why is the justice system set up to send someone who's committed that crime to jail? Real talk. That's a good question to ask. You feel me? Because the jails are overfilling. The jails are overfilling right now, you know. And for non-violent crimes, like, come on now. Shit is ridiculous. Why not probation or something? Was he already on probation? Did I miss that? Shit, you know. Add more time to the probation. Shit. Add more fees. I don't know. For sure, Harris has broken the law, yeah, and I think it makes sense for the state to require every motorist to have a valid driver's license. At the very least, that means that the state knows every driver has had lessons on how to drive, and that should, in theory, make the road safer. You would think. It would be chaos to let people in cars and drive without having learned the rules on the road and the ways to drive safely. But if you've broken the law without harming anyone, why do you go to jail? Yeah. I ain't gonna read the rest of it. I just wanted to pose that question. What do y'all feel about that? Should he have gone to jail? Non-violent crimes at max should get probation, says Judah Life. I can agree with it. I can agree. Yeah, they said he never had a driver's license. Never applied for one. Ah. All right, Judah. Judah out this thing. Hey, man, good seeing you pull up to the Bootleg Ass Studio, man. I really do appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to the Judah Life podcast on Spotify. All that good shit for shit show. I dropped the link in the chat, and y'all should be able to, you know what I'm saying, get to that for damn show. Yeah. Appreciate your brother. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, though, man. I think we all thought that was hilarious. So this man never had a driver license, and he's talking about how he's been ridiculed. He's sitting here still throwing this pity party like somebody supposed to feel sorry for you, bro. Like, you know what you did. At this point, when I heard that he, you know, it was supposed to have been lifted, I was like, oh, so they hit him with the okie doke. Like he was supposed to, like, you know, they screwed him over. Nah, he playing this game. Nigga, go get your driver license with your grown ass. Why you ain't never had no driver license? You was driving back when they didn't even have the state didn't require you to have licenses. Like, and you never went and got one. That how old you is? I doubt it. Nigga, my daddy got a driver license. My folks got a driver license. How the fuck you this old ain't got no driver? Ain't never had no driver license. And you sitting here talking about something, I've been ridiculed, I've been made fun of. Come on now. Got folks out here trying to feeling sorry for you and shit. Anyway. We're moving right along to this next news story. Yeah, that nigga hella crazy, man. He playing games. Like, you ain't think that they were gonna find it out. You didn't think they were gonna find it out? Like, come on. That's wild, bro. Anyway, listen at this one right here, man. So a woman was hit by a train while detained by the police. And now she's done been awarded a multi-million-dollar settlement. Yeah, woman hit by train while detained in police car awarded multi-million-dollar settlement. What happened? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna try to play this video. Y'all know, if you don't know, I've been losing audio from video when I go live for some reason. I don't know what it is. So what I'm gonna try to do is play this video. Hopefully the audio pick up. If not, then it is what it is. I tried to give it a go, but we're gonna play it. And we're gonna jump back into it. Y'all hit that like button. Let's see what's going down with this right here. And it's probably gonna play an ad first. Let me see.
I have an update for you right now.
Okay, no ad. Hold up.
Surrounding the woman who was cuffed, placed in the... I have an update for you right now on that case surrounding the woman who was cuffed, placed in the back of a police cruiser in northern Colorado. The video is just wild. This is at the train tracks there from the dash cams of those officers. You can see that patrol car parked right on the train tracks. Later on, that train comes through, hits the patrol car. We've now learned there's been an $8 million settlement tied to this case. It all happened back in 2022. The woman, she survived the crash, suffered broken ribs, a skull fracture, and broken back and legs. 2 officers, one of them from Fort Lupton PD, the other from Platteville PD. They were charged criminally and convicted of misdemeanors. And since this happened, both have lost their job.
Growing up, Zayla.
I have an update for you right now on that case surrounding the woman who was cuffed, placed in the back of a police cruiser in northern Colorado. The video is just wild. This is at the train tracks there from the dash cams of those officers. You can see that patrol car parked right on the train.
Parked right on the train tracks. What kind of goofy ass individual are you to park on the train tracks? And then you left it there. Like, you can hear a train coming from far, man. I don't know if y'all just heard this train in the background just a moment ago, but if you would think that train is right in the backyard or some shit, like right behind me or something. That train is like 4, 5, 6, 7 football fields away from here. That's how loud that bad boy is. So I'm sure they coming up on a cross. They coming up on a crossing thing. So the engineer, what's the people who drive the train, the conductors? I'm sure they know to pull that horn in a certain amount of time before you come to that cross to let people know, hey, to clear that pathway for miles away. That's why it's so loud. You left that motherfucking gator sitting right on the tracks? This motherfucking train just snuck up. The train just snuck up out of nowhere on you. You ain't have no time to move it. What the hell? I need more information on this, because this don't make no sense. How the hell? And then they was charged criminally with misdemeanors. The justice system is a joke, man. It's a joke. That shit crazy. That's wild. Yes, they'll say yes, the horn have to so many feet away. You think 5,000 feet. 5,000 feet away. They gotta blur that motherfucker. Let them know, move your ass out the way. We coming through, and we can't stop this bitch. We can't stop it like no vehicle. It takes miles to stop this bad boy. So that's why. He was some dumbass cop. Whoever did that was a dumbass cop, and they fired ain't the word. They need some more than that. And misdemeanor, that was a dumbass. Like, bro, that's you not supposed to park on the tracks, even when you coming up. Like, there's stoplights around the world, especially out in Dallas, where there's train tracks in the middle, like right before right in front of or in the middle of traffic lights. It tells you not to stop on the tracks. It tells you that not to stop on the tracks. It's a sign. You feel me? Why would you even park on the tracks? That was dumb. So you in that big of a rush to apprehend this suspect that you just do dumb shit. See, the police do crazy shit. And shout out to what's his name? Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. He be holding their ass accountable. Like, he done told police, he done made police move off the off the side, walk when they be parked up there, just all dumb shit. He was like, people with disabilities, they can't get through here. You gonna have to move this. This against city ordinance. Yeah, you're not above the law. You know what I'm saying? He be holding their ass accountable. But they do dumb shit like that just because it's them. Park on the damn tracks and shit, and just all kind of shit. Hit a U-turn, an illegal U-turn to come get you because you got a headlight out or because you doing 3 miles over the speed limit. You feel me? Crazy shit. Anyway, let's see what they talking about, man. Because what was they apprehending this woman for? First of all, for them to be parked all up on the damn tracks like, you know what I'm saying, she Saddam Hussein or something. Say Colorado woman who was cuffed in the back of a police car when it was hit by a train has been awarded an $8 million settlement. Hopefully they get up into the settlement, see what happened. Let's see what happened. KKTV reported in September 22, Yarini Rios Gonzalez was pulled over in Weld County for suspected road rage involving a gun. Whoa. Okay. That's something serious. That is something serious. Let the police tell it anyway. You know, anytime it's a gun involved, there's some serious shit with the police, even though you could be in a state where it's, you know, legal open carry, like where I'm at in Texas. You feel me? Anyway, I digress. Let's see. According to the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, at the time the alleged road rage incident happened in Fort Lupton, and Rios Gonzalez was found up the road in Fayetteville at Highway 85 and County Road 36. At Fayetteville, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. If not, y'all know what I'm saying. A Fayetteville officer pulled Rios Gonzalez over, and CBI says she stopped just past the railroad tracks. Just past it. So his dumb ass stopped right. What if she set it up for that? So you know, if anything happened, the train to hit him or the car, she would expect it for her to be up in that motherfucker. Or maybe she just stopped out of nervousness. That was just where she stopped. His dumb ass wasn't supposed to stop immediately behind her. He was supposed to stop behind the tracks or in front of her car or some shit like that. Like, you know, tell her to pull forward. They'll tell you to pull over some shit. They usually, you know, they try to always control the situation. Why not tell her to pull forward a little bit and let me get off these tracks? Nah, they ready to apprehend somebody. Anyway, it say a Fayetteville officer pulled Rios Gonzalez over, and CBI, I just read that she stopped just past the railroad tracks. The officer parked behind her, also on the tracks. Two Fort Lupton officers then showed up, detained Rios Gonzalez, cuffed her, and put her in the back of the Fayetteville police cruiser, which was still sitting on the tracks. While the officers cleared the suspect vehicle as part of the investigation, a train traveling northbound struck the PPD patrol car. CBI says it's out of the blue. They ain't hear no train horn or nothing. That motherfucker just crept up on their ass like a thief in the night and just boom, hit that motherfucker. They ain't know shit. They didn't know what happened. I don't see how they could just. I don't get it. I didn't have time to beat a train when it's coming, when it's way down there, when them lights get to flashing and that arm go down already, and you see where the train is at. I know it's illegal, but shit, a nigga done went through them damn arms before. So if I had time to do that, where was you at? What was your antennas at when it was time to move this motherfucking vehicle out of the way? This lady could have died. Damn. Anyway, where we at? Says while the officers cleared the vehicle. Okay. Body camera footage released days afterward showed the train barreling towards the cruiser as Rios Gonzalez sat inside, unable to escape. The sound of a train horn can be heard just over a minute after Rios Gonzalez was put in the police car. Then more horns blare. That sounds like attempted murder. And these motherfuckers got misdemeanors? Come on now. The justice system is a joke. After those horns go off, the footage appears to show the officers realizing that their suspect was in the path of an oncoming train. After those horns go off, the footage appears to show the officers realizing that their suspect was in the path of an oncoming train. How do you not notice and you parked on the damn tracks? Did the track not have arms? I know there's some tracks around the world that don't have the arms that come down. Usually they still have the flashing lights. But nevertheless, you hear this mother fornicator coming, and you know where you parked at. When you coming up on them tracks, you hear when you roll past them. You know you own them. Did you not have your headlights on? What's going on? What's going on up there, man? Anyway, they were unable to reach her in time, and the vehicle was crushed. Rios Gonzalez survived with numerous broken bones and a skull fracture. God damn. Is she able to walk still? Two of the officers were criminally charged and convicted of misdemeanors and have since lost their jobs. It was announced on Wednesday, 2024, that Rios Gonzalez was awarded an $8 million settlement. That ain't enough. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. After she spent it on, well, I don't know if she's paralyzed or whatever. Maybe, hopefully she's fully functioning. But if she's not, if she's paralyzed, she's going to have to do home modifications and do all kinds of things. She's going to have a special vehicle, do all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 8 million is cool, but that shit going to be gone. But they gave her something, I guess, you know. That's crazy. That's wild right there. Hit that like button. Helena say she like me. Attempted murder. That's what they sound like. Anybody with common sense, anybody with a brain would say that, you know, because how could you not have what's going on? It say a minute after she was placed in the back seat, horns went off. Where are your antennas at? Not near enough. I need $1 million for every bone and every month of recovery. And now, for real though, that is crazy. I can't get past the fact that they didn't hear these horns. I'm stuck on it. Alamore say, so these dumb A words. Left her in the car, handcuffed, parked on the train tracks. So now police are committing homicides and getting away with less than a felony. FTP. F the police. Sound about right to me. Yeah, say, imagine the horror of being handcuffed and locked in a car. Motherfucker ain't Houdini. Nah, for real. They want her to do magic tricks and shit. They want her to do some magic tricks. They want her to be entertaining and shit. God damn. Well, they paid her $8 million now, so that's enough for a lot of entertainment. What else you want to see? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But imagine that though. You handcuffed. Train coming. That be coming. You can't do nothing. You stuck. You in the back seat, locked in. You could try to kick on the window all you want. You can do whatever, bang your head on them mother all you want. Whether they hear you or not. They sitting there looking. Ain't doing shit. Or they talking about they looking like, who the train coming? The train, should I go? If I go in there and try to crank it up, it's gonna be too much time. By that time, I'm gonna be crushed in it too. They thinking bullshit. Or whatever they doing, they lollygagging, not paying no attention, and you just in the back seat. Praying and, you know, about to witness your own demise. Can't do nothing about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they got misdemeanors. And she got $8 million. I would be highly pissed off at some shit like that. Yeah. Anyway, moving right on along. Hit that like button, man. Who we got up in the building? We got in the building. We got Yaz Nails in the building. We got Stephanie Lynn in the motherfornicating building. We got Helena in the building. Alamari in the motherfornicating building. Crystal Spruill in this thing. You feel me? CC, I see you. Alexandra C up in this thing. Alexandra C asks, how old is my kids? I have a 5-year-old, I have a 7-year-old, and I have a baby on the way. Didn't know I had any. Yup, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy work. All right, so we moving on along to this next story. Hope y'all having a good night, man. Appreciate y'all for putting up to the bootleg ass stool with me. You know, it's all good. I thought this was funny. This is where we at now, you know. I mean, they've been doing this in sitcoms, but we at the age of the internet now, you know. Check this out. It's a comedian accused of using laugh tracks, fake stage, and edited crowd to record viral stand-up clips alone from his apartment. Comedian accused of using laugh tracks, fake stage, and edited crowd to record viral stand-up clips alone from his apartment. I'm on the fence with this. I mean, because maybe he's showing his creativity. And if the videos are good, then what's the problem? But if it's trash, then I can see the problem. You know?
Obvious to us. Does he know that we know? I just have so many questions. You see this, enjoy filming stand-up in your closet. Let's just say, hypothetically, that there's a comedian who's gained 1 million followers by faking most of his videos. Theoretically, let's just say this guy exists. Green screen background of different stages. There's also a laugh track that he adds into some of them. What do we do about that? There's a couple options. I guess we just let go and let God. Just let him keep doing it. Do we call him out on it publicly? Because it's so obvious to us. Does he know that we know? I just have so many questions. You see this?
That boy said, does he know that we know? I'm weak. Does he know that we know? So last week, a TikTok by comic Anthony Zaccaro blew up when he accused another comedian of gaining a massive following in a dishonest way, basically faking stand-up sets from his own apartment and then editing them to look like he's killing on stage at live shows. Okay, so I can feel where you're coming from an organic standpoint. But if it's good, it's good. They did this on sitcoms back in the 90s, didn't they? Didn't they use laugh tracks and shit like that? Or was those actual live studio audiences? I don't know. Maybe it was. All right, it's then he ends it directly addressing the mystery comedian in question. Zaccaro didn't name the accused, but naturally it only took 0.000000001 seconds for people to begin tagging who they thought it was in the comments. And the most common guess was Pete. Yeah, that right there. This dude, Pete Gurkio. I don't know. That guy, I don't know who he is. You can scroll around and take a look for yourself, but here's a quick snapshot. I'm often wrong, and this is all just alleged shout out ass covering But I do, yeah, and they put that in there. Shout out ass covering. This is what they put in there. Yeah, that ain't me. But I do notice really vague backgrounds, extremely similar lighting and shadows on all of them, and the same mic in almost every post. There's also some posts with crowd silhouettes, and he's been accused of editing those in too. I have no clue. Man going all the way out. So is this it right here? Hey, if this him, man, he doing. Hey, you gotta give him shit. Is it good? Let me see. Yeah, I can't play. Oh, that's just a picture or something. Oh yeah, that's a picture. Okay, we're just gonna call him Gurkio. I don't know. Gurkio definitely did have other posts that were for sure at live shows, but in a follow-up, Zakaro doubles down, drops some new details, and confirms it's Gurkio he's talking about. All right, he was like, yeah, that's that nigga. I'm gonna put a stamp on it. Let's go ahead and clear it up because I don't want nobody else taking offense that I ain't talking to. So I'm talking about that nigga. That's who I'm talking about, nigga. Got a problem with it? Tell me to my face. You feel me? So he basically sound like he hating. Sound like dude hating on bro. You feel me? Because he using his creativity to take it to a next level that you didn't think of, nigga. If you can't beat him, join him or do something, put your own twist to it. And yo, I don't know, but hating ain't gonna make you, ain't gonna make you pop. It's just gonna give you a little attention for a little bit, but your talent gonna carry you. So if you talented, nigga, and you got the attention on you, go ahead and capitalize on it. Anyway, and in yet another post, Kuro responds to a commenter asking why laugh tracks are a big deal to him, and to him, nah, for real. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Stand-up is a live performance art form, and Gurkio is just impersonating a live performance. Now, I've never heard of either of these guys or seen of any of their work as they could say the same of, I guess, the person that's writing this. Says Kate here. Let me see. Who's writing this? Yep, written by Kate. So why did you even put that in there? We don't need to know. All you need to do is put your credits on there. You ain't got to put yourself in a story. Damn, Kate. Anyway, now I've never heard of these. I never heard of either of these guys or seen any of their work. And deep down, I truly could not care less. But mama needs a blog, so here's my theory. All right, okay, keep it real with us then. And she cussing this. Who is this? They cussing in this thing. Where I get this from? From Barstool Sports. Okay. I fornicate with them. They cussing. They be say it's fucking tough out here for a comic. Social media has changed the game, and now comedians can grow their fan base way faster than in olden days on the talk. Some comedians who may suck post the only. Hold on. Some comedians who may suck post the only one funny minute from a 15-minute set, usually a crowd interaction, and bam, it's on the next city as their following grows and grows. Not for real. Genius, though. It works for them, but if they ain't talented, it ain't gonna carry them. So they're gonna have to take it and learn. Take that little minute from that 15-minute set, and you better learn from that. Change the rest of your 14 minutes up, because if that's the only piece, like they say, they may suck, but they may post the only 1 minute clip that got the crowd jumping. Better learn from it. Perhaps Gurkio, who has been doing real live shows for a long time, including a weekly live show in West Hollywood since 16, needed a big break. Maybe those mini clips from the live shows just weren't happening, and his socials were stagnant. So he gamed the game a bit further, just like when Travis Scott was out here buying views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. Who this is? What's the nigga? Zakario? He hating. Nigga, you ain't never faked it till you make it, nigga. What? You gotta fake something. You can't keep it all. I mean, we keep it real, but we can't. Some shit we gotta keep to ourselves. And some shit we gotta put, gotta dress it up a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with dressing your shit up. Presentation rule the nation, man. You feel me? This nigga hating. That's what it sound like. Sound like this nigga hating. Anyway, where we at? Yeah, so he gamed the game a little bit. He finessed. In other words, why not get some fancy curtains and glowy lights and grow that following from the comfort of your own kitchen? Why not? Why not? Sounds smart to me. Yeah. Damn, she wrote a chapter book, didn't she? That's it on this. We ain't finna read all that. That's the gist of that. That's the gist of that. Hit that like button, man. She wrote a chapter book. Shout out to Kate, man. She said Mama need an article, and she did her damn due diligence. Shit, if I could speak. She wrote a chapter book. Yo. So Zakario out here hating, man, on bro for doing his thing. Hey, yo. My bad. Responding to messages, man. What's the motherfucking Kate deal? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We up in this thing. Who we got up in here with us? Time for me to roll up another situation. Who we got up in the building with us, man? We got Helena. Got Yaz Nail still up in that thing. Where y'all tuning in from? Hit that like button if you just falling in. Let's get into some celebrity news right quick. Let's switch it up. No. Before we get into the celebrity news, before we get into that, I got to touch on this one. Right quick. I thought this was quite interesting. Let me get my situation rolled up, y'all. Let me shoot the shit with y'all right quick, man. I hope y'all doing good. What y'all doing on this Sunday, man? Y'all got work tomorrow. Y'all off. Somebody on vacation. What y'all doing for Juneteenth? Any events, any parades, anybody a part of? You know? Helena say maybe he did it to build his confidence up when he does go in front of people, right? And then since COVID, he could be creating a whole new lane. He could be creating some shit. But they say he was doing it since 16. So he should have his confidence up, but maybe he done it to keep his, keep his motor oiled, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. Sound like dude just hating. He got a lot of hating animosity. He wants somebody to come look at him. Hey, look at me. He faking it. I'm the real deal. Queens, New York in this thing. Hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. We got super chats available. I appreciate everybody who have and will donate to the channel and stars on Facebook, man. All the love is highly appreciated, man. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, and you just tuning in is enough for me. Hit that like button, share the stream, let your people know about me. You feel me? Helena say she just relaxing. Yeah, we just relaxing on this good old Sunday that the Lord has made. For sure. We relaxing. We finna continue the show. Quick little intermission as I twist up this J right quick. Did anybody catch that J rolling one-on-one that I gave y'all the other day? I had somebody, I can't remember, I think it was Helena, if I'm not mistaken, said that you used my video to twist you up a J. Hopefully it worked out for you. Mm-hmm. Quick little intermission. We finna get it going. Hit that like button. Who you up in it? Who you with? You know what I'm saying? Where you tuning in from? We got Queens in this thing. We got Cali in this thing. Texas in this thing. ATL in this thing. Helena said was getting lit last night. She relaxing right now, but last night it was the real turn up. What we do last night, man? God damn. That was the real turn up. She say. Helena say, yup, she did. She used my 101. Get her a joint rolled up. I hope it worked out perfect for you. Hope it worked out perfect for you. All right, y'all. I know I'm taking a little time, but I gotta make sure I put enough in here because I didn't have enough tree in here at first. I was cheating myself. I don't like to smoke no paper. And, I had to fatten that thing up a little bit, I like it with some meat on it. You know what I'm saying? I like that thing with some meat on it. You know what I'm saying? Want to grip on something. Yeah. Put the tip. Tuck and roll. Squeeze a little bit. You got to squeeze her a little bit. She like to be squeezed just a little bit. Not too rough, though. Not too rough. A little pressure. Squeeze, tuck, and roll. See, I need a POV cam so y'all can see from my angle what it look like. And sometimes my hands be dry. They ain't dry right now. Sometimes my hand be dry and I can't grip the paper. So you got to make sure you got just a little bit of moisture on your hand. Not too much because then it'll be oversaturating the joint. Every time we gonna roll a perfect J every time. Let's get to it. Give me a little sip of water. Let's get this show back on the road, man. Y'all chilling with me. Y'all shooting the shit with me. We up in this thing. Got a freak on her. Even though she ready, but she don't want to let you know she ready because she a little shy. So you got to freak on her just a little bit. Get her right. Talk to her. It's going to be all right. We're going to get through this. It's going to be good. You'll feel that she loosen up. You'll feel her. You got to touch on her. I think she ready. Let go. Perfect little. It's like a candle. So what I like to do, because you ain't got to light it too much. I just like to light that little tip and it do the real. Sometimes you may have to light it up some more, but usually. Usually it's good from there, but I'm gonna light it up more. Try not to put too much butane in the air and shit. You know, I'll be on some other shit. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into this story right here, man. I already hit that like button, man. Let's get to it. So this story right here is crazy to me. Read it and read. Read it and read, man. Mother says she is banned from daughter's school after recording meeting with principal. You said what? So again, as I mentioned, if you just getting up in here, I mentioned earlier, for some reason on my live videos, my audio be dropping off when I play video. So I'm going to try to play this video and I'm going to come back. We're going to play it. We're going to listen to it. We're going to come back. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if the if the audio drops out, then, you know, I did what I could, but we had good audio playback earlier from a different video. So hopefully we have the same with this one. I'm just giving y'all a fair warning. So I appreciate y'all for being patient. Let's get up into it. Let's see what's going down. And we might have an ad play first.
The all-new 2025 Subaru Forester.
Damn, they said I can skip it in 15 seconds. It took me 15 seconds. God damn. They want you to see the whole commercial. All right. So we got a 2-minute video. Let's see what's going down with this right here. They say the mother is banned from the school for recording a meeting with the principal. I be damned.
School building without prior. If you should show up at any WCCS school building without prior approval by the superintendent, it will be considered trespassing and will be dealt with accordingly.
That was part of a letter a Whitley County mother received from her child's school after she says she posted an audio recording of a meeting between her and the school principal on social media. Now she says she's banned from all Whitley County Consolidated Schools properties for unknowingly violating a school policy. 21 Alive reporter Alex Knoll joins us in studio with the story. Alex?
The mother, Heather Devine, tells me she was meeting with the principal about an incident with her daughter's school bus driver. She says the administration overreacted to her recording the conversation.
I think the bus driver made a bad choice.
Heather Devine says this video, recorded by her daughter, shows her daughter's school bus driver walking through the aisle of...
So hold on 1 second, though. They don't want what you hiding? Why you don't want her to record shit?
The bus with his belt in...
Consolidated Schools properties
Bring it back.
for unknowingly violating a school policy. 21 Alive reporter Alex Knoll joins us in studio with the story. Alex?
The mother, Heather Devine, tells me she was meeting with the principal about an incident with her daughter's school bus driver. She says the administration overreacted to her recording the conversation.
I think the bus driver made a bad choice.
Heather Devine says this video, recorded by her daughter, shows her daughter's school bus driver walking through the aisle of the bus with his belt in hand. When Devine found out, she was upset. But her biggest gripe isn't with the bus driver. It's with how school leaders handled it.
I mean, this is the first time hearing about this.
That's audio, Devine says she recorded in her meeting with the school's principal.
He was kind of uninterested. He was a little nonchalant about everything.
Devine feels he didn't take her concerns seriously. And when she expressed safety concerns for her daughter and other kids on the bus...
If you don't trust the bus drivers, if you don't trust the transportation department, and I'm not trying to be combative here, I'm just going to be very honest, then bring your kid to school.
Devine says she ended the meeting and posted the audio recording to Facebook. Indiana is a one-party consent state, so Devine didn't violate state law by recording the meeting. However,
Transportation department.
other kids on the bus...
I had to bring it back.
If you don't trust the bus drivers. If you don't trust the transportation department, and I'm not trying to be combative here, I'm just going to be very honest, then bring your kid to school.
He said, say, B, I ain't finna go back and forth with you about it. If you don't trust it, do it yourself. How about that? These kids is bad. That bus driver is laying that law down like you should have done with your child and so many others should have done. I'm not finna go there with you. Did he swing that belt on any of them motherfuckers? Did he do it? If not, then don't talk to me about it. Because damn it, I don't give a shit. What it sound like? Is he wrong? Is he right? Is he right or is he wrong? It may be a bit distasteful, but shit, you know, he dealing with a whole lot of parents out here, man, and motherfuckers is whining about little shit all the time, little bitty shit. So he like, man, look, is it a real issue here? If it ain't, then you bring your child to school. I feel him, but is he out of place as a principal? Is he out of place as a principal? She probably one of them mamas that come up there about every fucking thing. Just he tired of her Karen ass.
Devine says she ended the meeting and posted the audio recording to Facebook. Indiana is a one-party consent state, so Devine didn't violate state law by recording the meeting. However, last week...
So what's the issue? If she ain't breaking no law, then why she banned? You see what I'm saying? He should have stood on it. He don't like her. He got a vendetta out on her or something. Like this ain't their first run in for sure.
She received this letter from the superintendent saying her recording
record. See, that's why she felt the need to record.
Violated board policy, and she was banned from being on school district property.
To ban me from the premises, to ban me from the employees, I didn't do anything wrong.
Devine says she doesn't understand the decision and adds she just wants the adults to hold themselves accountable.
I would like, accountability and an apology.
And so, you know, I reached out to the superintendent, Laura McDermott, asking for an interview. And she responded saying, quote, the parent secretly recorded the meeting without permission from the building administrator, which is required by policy. She then posted portions of the audio on social media. As board policy points out, it is to protect student privacy. Adding, we would love to be able to pull back on the no trespass, and it is always in the best interest of the children. However, the parent must be willing to do her part. To date, this has not been the case. Reporting in studio, Alex Knoll, 21 Alive News.
Alex.
What that is. If I could, I would probably be, if I was her, you know what I'm saying? Since we're going back and forth about shit, I would probably just go and remove my kid up out of there. Shit, what you mean? I ain't gonna be able to come up here and see about mine. How you gonna expel me for some? I ain't even do nothing but record. You expelled from the campus, and you a parent for recording a conversation. What damn? And it ain't even against the law. Well, they don't want her ass up there. And I can't sit here and say that I blame the principal. I can't sit here and say that. I can't sit here and go, and say that, this man wrong. He might be wrong. He might be. I ain't saying he ain't, but I ain't going to say that he's wrong. I ain't going to say it because she sounds like a damn Karen. Hell yeah. Them kids is bad. Bus driver may be wrong for walking around with that belt, but can you blame him? Can you blame him? I think I would rather have a bus driver do that type shit. A teacher that do that. Lay some law down. Give my kids some respect. If you're doing it from a good place, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't telling you to actually whoop on them. No. But be that voice. Be that assertiveness. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it takes. These kids got to have some structure, and these kids is running rampant nowadays. They don't respect Nathan. He said he want her and her daughter to go. Helena say he want her and her daughter to go to another school. Both of them. Get y'all ass up out of here. I'm sick of it. Yeah, what about parent-teacher conferences? How you gonna tell me I'm expelled from this being my kid got shit going on up here? I need to talk to the teachers. I don't want to always do it over the phone. I'm old school. I want it face to face. I might want them to smell my cologne about some shit. That's what he don't want. He tired of smelling her perfume. Get your ass off from up here. You come up here about everything, bitch. I'm sick of it. Bring your kid to school by yourself. He at that point with it. He said, fuck it. You know what? Damn it. Shit, I done washed my hands. He done came unglued on them. Can you blame him? It be like this sometimes. Sometimes you got to come unglued on some folks. Let them know you ain't to be fucked with. And you do mean business. Like, you know, maybe he been sugarfooting shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to soft shoe shit with her. He like, nah, bitch, you come up all the time. I'm tired of it. You get on my goddamn nerves and do what you want. But then as soon as she posted it, that was his ammunition to ban her. He couldn't ban her for no other reason. But when she recorded that meeting, that was unethical. See, it wasn't against the law. It was just unethical. And he didn't like that shit. Yeah, he said, you know what? I got something for this bitch. I got something. I don't want to see her ass no way. She ban her ass, secretary. Send that shit to her. That would. How you gonna ban me though? At the end of the day, man. How the hell? Well, anyway, moving right along to the next story. Let's get up into this one. Speaking of moms, we got a wild ass, crazy ass stepmom. What did she do, you ask? Well, let's see. Read it and weep. Indiana stepmom charged with neglect after girl 5 found DEAD in river. Damn. Looks like we having some good luck with the audio. Y'all was able to hear all the audio clearly. Before we move along, let me spark up this little piece of situation. Y'all was able to hear all the audio clearly on the last video. It seemed to have been on my end. We finna run this video. Hit that like button, man. Indiana stepmom charged after girl 5 found DEAD in river. And let me mute this because I bet it's about to play an ad. All right, so while this ad playing, hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. If you're feeling generous and if you got extra to give, to donate to that Cash App. It's floating at the bottom of your screen. It's floating at the bottom of your screen right there. We have super chats on YouTube and stars on Facebook, man. All of the love is highly appreciated. All the support is highly appreciated. Now, what the hell happened with this? Hold up. Wait a second. Hold up. This shit just done some freak shit right quick. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Hold up. Now, y'all just seen that video that was right here. It's gone now. Like, what the hell? Hold up. It's gone. Let me refresh. I told y'all I stay in a rural area. This should be on some janky shit sometime. That was a 2-minute video up here. Where did it go? 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Is this it? There we go. It's just taking forever. We just gonna have to listen. Hey, we just gonna have to listen to the ad. Fuck it, because I had to reload it. How is it? Why did you so cute? This is a long ad. I thought I had it about 20 years. Thank you. No clue. All right, bet. A whole different video. I'm about Trump. Okay. Anyway, well, let's get to the article, man. Y'all got me. It says an Indiana woman has been charged with neglect after 5-year-old stepdaughter was found dead in a river, according to officials. Deanna Hollingsworth, 26, has been charged in connection with the child's demise. Knox County official says they received a 911 call around 2:40 p.m. Thursday, in which the caller reported a child who had been playing in the Wabash River, however that's pronounced, river at Kimmel Park in Vincennes, Indiana. I don't know how to pronounce that either. Before going missing, according to WFIE. Multiple agencies rushed to the river and searched for the girl using boat, sonar, and dive teams, according to the state's Department of Natural Resources. The girl's body was found by divers around 7:15 p.m. near the park's boat ramp. The child was in the care of Hollingsworth, her stepmother, when she vanished in the river. We felt there was enough evidence to show the child was in her care at the time, and the child was put in a situation that endangered her life or health. The Department of Natural Resources Officer Joe Haywood said the incident remains under investigation. What do y'all think happened? I thought we had a video, so that's why I was trying to get that bad boy loaded up. So I appreciate y'all for being patient. Cause what the hell? But that's wild, man. Yeah, speaking of mothers, I was just speaking on that mother running up to that school, hollering about whatever she was hollering about, getting her ass dismissed by the principal and the foot up her ass. Shit, he kicked her ass out like Uncle Phil did Jazzy Jill. All right, so yeah, I was gonna jump on some celebrity news, man. I thought this was interesting right here, man. I thought this was quite interesting. So this lady, she posted that seems as if she chose being at a Chris Brown concert over being engaged. Had y'all heard about that? This is some crazy stuff. I don't understand. Like, how can you choose going over Chris Brown? How can you choose? I don't get the core. Like I'm trying to understand. Like, why is that issue of you being engaged? before we get into it, because I got this article by TSR. Hopefully they break it down. I haven't read it or nothing. I don't know what's going on. We finna get into it together. But I'm just trying to, put it together in my mind. I'm trying to make it make sense how somebody could not be engaged or not get engaged because they went to a concert, Chris Brown concert at that, or any concert. Like what would be the issue? Like he proposed to you. Is this dude controlling or something? He don't want her to go. That what it is? He don't want her to go to the Chris Brown concert. So he if you go to this concert, the engagement is off. Is that what's going down? Maybe it was their engagement dinner or some shit they had planned. That he had planned for her for a minute. And at the last minute, or just whenever, she knew Chris Brown was coming into town. And she was like, you know what, baby, I want to have to cancel on our plans because Chris Brown coming into town and I want to go to this concert. Tiffany Love 186, what it do? I appreciate you pulling up to the bootleg ass stool. Make sure you hit that like button as you fall in. On God, indubitably. What would make a person not follow through on their engagement if you went to a Chris Brown concert? Well, that's enough speculating, I guess. Let's see what's going down. Chris Brown fan has the internet wondering if she really chose his concert over being engaged. Like, for real. Is it for real or is you cap? Is you cap? Is you trying to be the next viral sensation? Like when old girl was at a concert with her dude and she was throwing that thing. She did a freak dance on stage in front of her dude and he left or whatever. I don't know what situation, I don't know how that ended. But is she going for that? That's my thing. Let's find out, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's see. Where we at? We skipping around. I say Chris Brown has the ladies risking it all for his 11/11 tour, including this alleged fiance. Chris Brown is going viral on the internet again thanks to a fan that appeared at his Chicago concert on Friday, June 8th. While performing on stage in Chicago, the sensational singer noticed a sign that a fan was holding up. The woman by the name of Lex, also known as, and here go her Instagram, ain't gonna be no hater, there it is, @_ Simone TARR_. Okay, y'all see it. There it is on Instagram, so you can look her up and see what she looked like. Held up a poster board that read, "Engagement was called off because I came to see you." How so? How so? Breezy laughed as he read the sign aloud to the audience and replied, "That's crazy. Y'all came out here to have a good time." It's unclear if the poster board message is a true story, but social media was eating it up. Chris Brown's 11/11 tour has gone viral on social media ever since it kicked off in Detroit on June 5th. The experience is set up to hit other areas throughout the summer, including New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta, Georgia. Or is Chris Brown on this? It's Chris Brown on this to help this motherfucker go viral because, they do tricks out here. They know how to stay, trending. But and then again, a lot of things just happen naturally, organically, and shit just be good for promotion naturally. You see what I'm saying? Shit just, just be like that sometimes. All right, where we at? All right, they say the rumors were quick to comment on Chris' reaction to the fan sign. Several social media users hopped in the shade room comment section to defend the woman's decision to attend the concert. Y'all don't even know the real situation. Let's just say she did call her engagement off. How y'all gonna defend her situation? That's stupid as hell. I would just be entertained by it. You feel me? But giving on her defending the shit, you don't know the real situation. What if she, like, I ain't saying she wrong. I ain't saying she right. I'm just saying we don't know. So how could you jump on that bad boy defending something you don't know nothing about? At least get the details first, like the facts. Can we get her side, and then can we get his side, and then we can defend some shit? That's all I'm saying. All we got is what we got right now. So at this point, of the matter, I feel like either it's cap, or if either I don't know. Anyway, where we at? All right, so Instagram user, that person said she must have purchased the meet and greet package. The fellas don't like those. Okay. Oh man, nah, for real. Okay, if she did that, then I could see. I was like, okay, now what's the meet and greet for? What? I didn't seen them. But on the cool. It's all about your woman, because you could take a picture. I don't mind her taking a picture with a celebrity. It's how you take the picture and how did you get to take the picture. Because if you had to pay $1,000 motherfucking $500, shit. If you had to pay anything extra outside of your ticket, then what the hell you doing it for? Because I wouldn't have done it. I don't give a damn. I ain't paying no meet and greet. I don't give a damn. I'm not paying for no meet and greet. Not no $1,000 at that. No. Hell no. I'm not paying no five. I'm not paying to go meet nobody. Fuck no. Shit. It's gonna happen organically or it ain't gonna happen at all. Shit. Either we're gonna be on the show or I'm coming to see you at your show and I happen to bump into you. I just so happen I'm not coming out my pocket to meet nobody. That's just me though. That's just me. So if my old lady is trying to do that, then we may be having some problems. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because what you trying to pay to meet somebody for? Because if I pay to meet somebody, if I'm paying to meet, I'm trying to. Are we gonna have some type of business endeavors for shit show? But why would I be paying you for some business endeavors with you, and we supposed to be making money together? Unless this listen, y'all. I just don't understand it. I think it's crazy. These meet and greets, you paying thousands of dollars and shit, man. These are regular people just like you. If pay for the VIP ticket, for the backstage ticket, let that be it. You gotta pay for the meet and greet, man. Nah, whatever. Anyway, moving along. Risking your marriage for Chris Brown is diabolical work. One Instagram user wrote. That's crazy. Why Instagram user Chemistry Music page wrote, but let's pause here and think. Why would a man not marry a woman for going to a concert? What type of controlling and insecure behavior is that? I said that. I asked that question. I did ask that. And then another user wrote, might have lost the love of your life, but at least Chris acknowledged you. That's what it's about. We got that. It was all worth it. That's what it was worth. She'll find another sucker, maybe. Another Instagram user wrote, if you're breaking up with me because I'm going to see Chris, we would never have worked anyway. Y'all don't even know the story. Like, what if it's a real good story, a good twist to it? Real good twist to it. You feel me? Instagram user wrote, you left a guy who wanted to be a husband to pay for a glimpse of a stranger. Make it make sense. You could have paid $1,000 on your mortgage, on your rent, on your lights, on your something, on put something in the pot for the fam. But you want to go, this is what we do. This is what we do. If you got it, you got it. But damn, do you? Do you really? All right, so finally, Instagram user wrote, I mean, honestly, though, calling off your engagement because your girl want to go see an artist they like is wild. She isn't your slave. It had to be somebody saying it. It just had to be one. Somebody had to go there with it. Yeah. See, that's what that meet and greet look like right here. You cool with that fella? You cool with that big dog? Your old lady going to get her cheeks grabbed up on? I think it's not. I think not, man. I don't give a fuck who you is. Yo, that was going down. Just raunchy. A lot of raunchy behavior. So now, man, that man don't want her to no meet and greet. Now, not wanting at the concert, I could understand it's wild. Just on the surface, if we just gonna look at it on the surface, not wanting at the concert, it's wild. Just on the surface level, thinking we don't know what the story is behind it. That's why I say we're gonna need more information on it. Say, Helena say, I seen something like that where a girl, man, brought her to a concert and she got picked out in the crowd. They went behind the curtain and you could see the silhouettes was free. Yeah, I think that's the one that I was just talking about a moment ago. I think. Yeah. It's crazy, yo. And speaking of breaking up and leaving your man, J-Lo, she can't seem to keep no man. Check this out right here. So her and motherfucking Kate, being Affleck, they out here, they trying to get rid of their crib, $60 million. That $60.8 million home, right? She just can't seem. She just can't seem to keep a man for some reason. So they purchased this home after 2 years of searching for a property together. Now they're trying to get rid of it. $60.8 million. I'm not going to read this article. I'm just going to give you the gist of it. And then, she was, what was she on? The View or some shit like that. They say she was unpleasant to work with. So is J-Lo the problem? Or would she just have been unpleasant to work with because she was going through these marital issues? You see what I'm saying? I say last week, the Atlas actress spoke out for the first time since making the announcement, hitting back in negativity as she celebrated the Netflix movie taking the most viewed spot on the streaming service. Hi, everybody. I just found out some great news, and it's all because of you, Lopez wrote in her on the J-Lo newsletter. Atlas is #1 worldwide again this week. Whatever. It may seem like there's a lot of negativity out in the world right now, but don't let the voices of a few drown out. There is so much love out there, Lopez added. What's she talking about? Anyway, so Meghan McCain, whoever that is, says View cast can't quit her. J-Lo was deeply unpleasant on the show. So is J-Lo the issue? Is this why she can't keep a man? Because don't nobody want to be around her ass. Is that what's going on? Meghan McCain said she had similar negative stories about Jennifer Lopez before telling a story about a J-Lo appearance on The View in a podcast just one day after taking to X/Twitter to joke. Her former co-host can't stop talking about her. So I'm gonna read a little bit of it because I want to see what the issue is. If there's a beef, if there's something between them, because you know what I'm saying. Why? I think J Lo is the common denominator when it comes to her and her men. Why she can't keep Meghan McCain can't believe her former co-host The View are still talking about her as she continues talking about her time co-hosting the show from 2017 to 2021. This time, the political commentator is weighing in on Jennifer Lopez. What she say about her? Let's see. Amid unsubstantiated rumors of trouble in the marriage between J Lo and Ben Affleck, with some suggesting it's the singer's diva-esque. That's what that is. Yeah. So in other words, people speculating just like me, it's because of her. In other words, it says with some suggesting it's the singer's diva-esque behavior that's causing the issues. McCain shared her story about a time J-Lo came to The View. What she say? It say, I too share similar negative stories that the entire world does, McCain said on the latest episode of her Citizen McCain podcast released on June 7th. I feel bad because we're turning a point where there's bullying happening to J-Lo. I feel bad because we're turning to a point where there's bullying happening to J-Lo. Who's bullying her? I hate that we use words like that. When it's real actual bullying going on and shit like that, and people be talking and using these words when they feel attacked and shit like that, they like to stress their point. Let's not say bullying unless she's being sarcastic. Let's see. Says she just is a deeply unpleasant person. Oh, okay. Maybe she's being sarcastic because why would she say there's bullying happening to her, but then say she's just deeply unpleasant? She's a deeply unpleasant person. Anyway, she continued. 2Fab has reached out to reps for Jennifer Lopez response. She then went on to offer her take on Lopez on the show, noting she had the biggest entourage I've ever seen, per the New York Post, more than Kim Kardashian and the president. I just don't really understand why it was needed. All this extra shit. She also said the Atlas star is not nice. She went on to explain, you don't always have to be so nice, but it was surprising that people like Kim Kardashian couldn't be more delightful. When you're coming on a show for a 10-minute segment, just fake it till you make it for 10 effing minutes. That's what I just said a moment ago about the comedian that was griping about the other comedian for doing laugh tracks and shit like that. Just fake it till you make it. He hating on that person for faking it till they make it. According to McCain, Lopez had continued to be a thorn in her side as the Jenny on the Block singer went after the very podcast for talking negatively about her back in April. McCain claimed J-Lo had our video taken down, though she conceded it was eventually restored on TikTok. We've beefing up with her right now. She said, we've beefing with her right now. We've beefing with her right now. You heard me? That's what she said. We've beefing with her right now. That ain't that. Come on, y'all. That's some white folk shit. Shout out to my good white people. It's not we've beefing right now, though. It's we beefed up right now. We beefed up. We beefed up right now, man. Anyway, we've beefing with her right now, she said, joked co-host Miranda Wilkins. They more than likely wouldn't know for certain if J-Lo had the clip taken down, though, with NYP noting that the process is either anonymous or automated. Yeah, they don't know if she actually got it taken down. They're just saying this shit. Like, I can tell you that right now. Let me see. That previous clip was more about Lopez's appearance on the show with more posts, reported McCain. I'm going to get in so much trouble for this, but my big memory of J-Lo is there was a person whose entire job it was to hold up a mirror with lights while they were touching her up backstage. I remember being like, that poor man, what a weird job. So this man had a goddamn light with lights on that bad boy. He has to hold it up. So they couldn't get a stand. How much he getting paid though? That's the question. How much did they getting paid? Because I'd be a light holder up, light mirror holder up or shit for the right damn dollar. You feel me? Who wouldn't? And why you talking about that poor man? Why we upset about this man? He got a job. She helping. She helping. You sound like a hater too. I ain't on J-Lo side. I'm just saying this woman do. She sound like a little bit of a hater talking about some she had all this entourage. What's that needed for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could feel it, but at the same time, shit. What's it to you? You know. Now you talking about this man got a weird job. He want that job, man. Shit, he ain't complaining. The hell you mad about it for? You ain't got shit to do with that man's job. Anyway, it say her latest comments about J-Lo on The View come on the heels of her giving her former show grief for talking about her on the air again, though she wasn't named specifically. On June 6th, McCain posted on Twitter, imagine still being shocked people didn't want their kids masked, vaccinated, and with an untested vaccine, or to have our families isolated in one state while other states were open for no other reason than politics. If Fauci, she wrote in response to the actual topic. Damn, she went off on him. McCain then added in a separate paragraph, these women will never quit me, whatever, okay? So in other words, they just been beefed up. In other words, they just been beefed up. And motherfucking J-Lo just seemed like an unpleasant person to be around. All the men in her life, I'm sure, can attest to that. And this woman right here seemed like she got a strong opinion about her as well. Helena say, nobody ain't bullying J-Lo. No, I don't think ain't nobody bullying her. I mean, when you beefed up with somebody, you beefed up with somebody. Shit. Ain't nobody beefed up. Helena say, yeah, that's dumb. I wouldn't throw my relationship over Chris Brown or any celebrity. Yeah, and if they did it on both parties, either party, on either side of the fence, then that relationship just wasn't worth it in the end. If either party threw away the relationship behind it, it wasn't worth it in the end. It wasn't worth it at all. That relationship wasn't worth nothing. For damn so. Hell yeah, for damn so. Yeah, their relationship wasn't worth shit. Just like J-Lo and all her other relationships. You feel me? Just like J-Lo and all her other relationships, man, wasn't about a goddamn thing. Mm-hmm. They like, but man, what y'all got going though, man? I hope each and every last one of y'all enjoying y'all good old Sunday. You know, got a long week ahead of us. I hope y'all started off right. You know, for shit show. What else going on in the world, man? What else is going on in the world today? Now, there's some crazy shit right here, y'all. There's some crazy shit right here, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get up into it. Wow. On some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Check this out. Indiana serial deleter made concerning purchase before burying 10,000 pieces of remains at home. Check it out. I hope this is say friend of serial killer's father recalls troubling purchase. This better be a video pertaining to what this is about, because, and it's probably gonna be an ad. So let me try to play it first. Because a while ago they pulled some Trump shit on me a moment ago. Let me just hide that on the stream right now because excuse me, no free advertising. You gotta pay for that over here at Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio. You dig what I mean? So y'all got me for now, man. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My name is Manetta Bronstein, and I worked with Dr. Herb Baumeister in surgery department, both at Methodist Hospital in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Winona Hospital, also in Indianapolis, Indiana. In retrospect, even though at the time it raised a question mark in my mind, was one time Dr. Baumeister told me that he was very curious and couldn't understand why his son, Herb Jr., had purchased a used hearse. And my response to that was, gosh, why did you do that? And Dr. Baumeister said, well, I asked him, why did you buy this used hearse? And he said, well, Dad, it just makes it better to go out on dates with. And I was really impressed by that in a not so good way. It bothered me quite a lot that.
So in other words, he's saying that, you know, he getting some cat in the back of that, you know what I'm saying, in the back of that hearse, he killing some cat. That's what he say. That's what he say. The reasoning behind the purchase was, and you know, from father to son, that's gonna be like some okay, kill him, son. You know. But what he really using it for, though? Let's see.
Why would somebody buy a used hearse? You know, to drive around. What girl's going to go out with a guy like that? You know, that's what was going through my mind. And
devil.
The subject was never really brought up again, except he did mention in my hearing later, after that conversation between the two of us, our room was set up and we were doing surgery, and the surgeon happened to say something about how's your son doing, blah, blah. So, well, you know, funny thing, he bought a used hearse, and that conversation was between the two of them. I didn't have any part of it, but I was present. He came to my house. It would have been about 1968 or 69. And I'm not really sure, but sometime in that time period. And he was there about an hour, and we talked. He did most of the talking, and he was very cordial, very, gentleman. And he's about my age. I think he's a year or so younger. But while we were talking, his little brother was sitting on the couch, and he pulled a pad of paper out from his shirt pocket and a pen, and he said, "Oh, wait a minute, Herb, I want to write that down. What you just said, I want to write that down." So we stopped talking, and Herb repeated, so his little brother could write on this pad. And he did that several times while we were talking, and I found that really strange. I've never you know, it's just not normal to me. But I'd say the conversation, I don't remember anything about it particularly. I think everybody well, certainly everybody I talked to of the old gang, the anesthesiologists, surgeons that I knew that I can hardly get the words out. If everyone was very surprised, very shocked. We all knew Herb and his family. They were normal people. There wasn't anything weird that we knew of. And the fact that this son of his had turned into being a prolific serial killer was just unimaginable. And the fact that it could happen to that family, you know, there was no reason to think there was anything wrong that would give rise to such a behavior. I think we all thought the same thing. It's troublesome. I can only say he must have been such a chameleon, because I was unaware of any problem when I visited with him, when he was at my house. And like I say, he was there at least an hour talking. There was just normal, except for his little brother, the note taker.
The note taker
and his father, you know, having known him for about 10 years, it just was a great shock. And you know,
so she's just telling her side.
I'm glad.
Okay, Granny. Okay, I'll let you go to the end. Let's read the article. Anyway, it says a serial killer bought a hearse to pick up women for dates about 10 years before murdering his first victim. A friend of the killer's father told Fox News Digital. I'd say it was 1970 or somewhere around there. I'm not really sure of the exact date, but Herb Jr. purchased a hearse, and I could tell Dr. Herb Baumeister Senior. Okay, so okay, hold on. So it's Junior. Hold on. I'm not really sure of the exact date, but Herb Jr. purchased a hearse, and I could tell that Dr. Herb Sr. was genuinely perplexed and a little, what can I say, concerned. Manhattan Bronstein said. Manetta Bronstein. I'm talking about some Manhattan, whatever. Bronstein worked for Baumeister Sr. several times a week from about 1966 to 1976 in the surgery department in Indiana hospitals. She said the elder Baumeister was a gentleman who drove her home after late shifts or emergency surgery and looked out for her. All right, so he looked out for her. He picked up and dropped off, whatever. While they worked together, Baumeister Sr. told her tidbits about his son that seemed to weigh on his mind, according to Bronstein. And that was years before his son killed the first of at least 12 victims and buried their bodies around his Indiana property. So did he? Well, yeah, I'm sure he did actually have sex with him and then did that. I'm sure that's what happened. Baumeister Jr. is believed to have killed at least 25 people from the 1980s to the 1990s and buried them throughout his $1 million 18-acre property called Fox Hollow Farm in Westfield, Indiana. Law enforcement recovered 10,000 burnt and crushed skeletal remains after Baumeister Jr. shot himself as police closed in on the serial killer. So far, the Hamilton County Coroner's Office has identified 8 victims, and investigators have 4 more DNA profiles that have not been identified yet, which brings the body count up to 12, according to the coroner, Jeff Jellison. Looking back, Bronstein remembered several conversations in which Baumeister Sr. seemed concerned about his son. The hearse was the most vivid in her mind. So this is what they house look like. This is how big that motherfucking Katie is right there. Big ass crib. All right, she said Baumeister Senior asked his son why he would get a used hearse, and his response was, "Well, Dad, it's a good way to get some ass." Basically, Baumeister said, and we left it at that. But I could tell it bothered him. Yeah, because that's weird. And he know his son. He like, son, you up to no good. Your ass, you been doing weird shit since you was a kid. Your ass been motherfucking pulling the tops off of your sister's dolls' heads and shit like that, and burying them and shit like that. You been burning their hair and shit. Like, you was doing weird shit as a kid. So that's what the pops was like. You feel me? Helena say, what's his son name? It's the same as his, because he a junior. So it's Herb. Let me see. The son name is Herb, Herb Baumeister Jr. That's the one that purchased it. And dad is the Dr. Herb Baumeister Sr. You dig what I mean? Let's get back to it. Where was I at? All right, so you could tell it bothered him because he was scratching his head at the fact that his son bought this hearse. You dig what I mean? There were other potential red flags that she can see now in hindsight. Baumeister Jr. and Baumeister Jr. and Bronstein were close in age, so she felt that Baumeister Sr. spoke to her to get a younger person's perspective. But y'all close in age. So how'd it happen? Hold on. Oh, I'm tripping. Baumeister Jr. and Bronstein were close in age. I don't know why I thought it was Baumeister Sr. Anyway, so okay. She said Baumeister Jr. did not appear to have many friends. People did not come to the house or want to hang out with him. He did not play sports at a high school that was an athletic juggernaut or participate in extracurricular activities and struggled to maintain his grades. Baumeister Jr. flunked out of college after one semester with his goofy dumb ass. His dad pushed him to go back to school in the late 1960s to study anatomy, but he did not make it through the first semester because he was a spoiled ass little brat. Your dad's a doctor. What does the mom do? This shit over here is hurting my ears. The fuck? It's pressing up against my ear. Let me switch ears. Where we at? I knew Dr. Baumeister was very disappointed when his son dropped out, Bronstein said, and as if Baumeister Jr. didn't want to bother with school. He didn't. He was like, I'm just gonna wait till my dad died, or he was probably gonna kill his dad and try to get the life insurance policy. You know, he's already deranged, so he probably was thinking like that. He was like, shit, I'm just gonna wait till dad die, or I'm gonna fucking take him out myself. But he was too busy having fun doing the shit that he was doing. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're going down with that. Bronstein personally met the serial killer once while he was a college-aged man, but she does not remember anything out of the ordinary. He came to her house once and she spent about an hour talking about mundane things, said Bronstein, who noted that they were mostly topics he picked. And she came away thinking he was a polite, courteous, and nice-looking man. It's hard to get my mind wrapped around something like this, even after all these years, Bronstein said. At one point, she fought back tears and rubbed her eyes. It's still emotional. I knew Dr. Baumeister very, very well. She said he was just a kind person, and it's hard to imagine his son being able to do these incredible crimes and incredible in a bad way, is what she's saying. Is that him? Oh, this is one of the dudes. Jeffrey A. Jones, who was reported missing from Fillmore, Indiana in 1993, was identified as the most recent victim of serial killer Herb Meister. So he's one of the victims. So he was in the he was Jeffrey Dahmer. He was gay too. He was anyway. He was a bussy. He was a bussy boy. All right. Bronstein glimpsed into the years of Baumeister Sr.'s concern for his son seemed to come to a head in 1971 when Baumeister Jr. was committed to a mental institution 6 months after marrying Juliana Sater. She stuck with him through his treatments, and by 1984, Baumeister Jr. was a married dad of 3. Whew. So he got some. I hope these kids ain't deranged like him. He had achievements at different jobs, but some odd behaviors, such as urinating on a letter addressed to the Indiana government, Robert Orr, in 1985, shortly after a promotion in the Bureau of Motor Vehicles ended his success. So he pissed on the letter and mailed it. Is that what happened? He pissed on that bad boy and put that bitch in an envelope and mailed it. Diabolical. That's crazy. You lying like a bitch. Oh man. That's crazy. Where we at? Where we at? Where was I at? All right, he lost his job, yada yada yada. Okay, that was the end. Oh no, this we got some more. Damn, all right. I ain't want to read all this shit. I ain't want to read all this shit, man. You get the gist of it. That's it. Man, crazy. Jeffrey Dahmer Jr. For damn show, man. Listen, hey, we finna go ahead and end this bad boy. It's been real. We've been out here for a good little old minute, kicking it, shooting the shit, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up for shit show. Hell yeah. Oh God. We had a few people up in here, man. I don't know who all up in here right now, but you know, we had New York file through, we had Atlanta file through, we had Texas file through, we had Cali file through, we had Queens, New York, we had what else we have up in here, man? We had quite a few people up in here, man. Hit that like button right now and rep your shit. We had Shreveport in the building. You understand me? Yo, Florida in the building. We had Florida up in this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Let me know who you are, where you from as you follow out this bad boy, man. It's been good. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Look, that Cash App floating on the bottom of the screen if you generous. Feeling generous, I'm on the donate. You know what I'm saying? Send your boy $1. Sheldon Vibes 903 on the Cash App. You can send me a super chat on YouTube or some stars on Facebook. But you know, I don't get pimped on the Cash App. Either way you go, your love is highly appreciated. Indubitably. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna end it right there on that note, man. Until next time, I'm Sheldon Vibes. I need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed, man. Until next time, I'm out.